You are 45, 47, 50 years and above years old. You want to marry, you live abroad. You want to go to Nigeria to go and marry a younger girl. Women no dey for the country where you dey Canada, you dey UK, you dey Europe, America. In your late 40s, you have no achievement in your life. Your highest achievement is that you live abroad. You no get sense, you no get character, you no get any university education, you no get any formal training. That the only thing you achieved is because you live abroad. Why don't you pick one or two girls from that location in that country where you live? Marry them. Why do you want to go to Nigeria to go and bring a novice? You can manipulate with I live abroad, pim pom, pim pom. So when you bring her, you can dictate and command her on what to do and what not to do. Marry from where you are. The ones where they Nigeria know they beg you to come marry them. 45 years old, 47, 50 years. You don't have any education. Your salary is between 1,800 to 2,000. You can't, the ladies in Nigeria need to understand that you are not doing them a favor coming to marry them and bring them abroad. That you actually need them to come and help you become better, even though you live abroad. Most of you don't have any basic education. You're earning 1,800, 2,000, highest 2,500. By the time you pay the whole bills, what you have remaining is not enough to save up to invest anything in Nigeria. You are now looking for a younger girl. Moreover, at that 45, 47 to 50 years of age, you just have about 15 to 17 years to retire. So there is nothing virtually you've done for yourself. You don't even have any house in Nigeria. You don't have any property in the country where you live. You are still a tenant at 47 and 50 years old, earning 1,800 or 2,000. Then you're now looking for a younger girl in her 20s. Of course, a younger girl in her 20s has over 30-something years to work before getting to pension. You've sat down to calculate all these things. When she comes, even if you retire, you go on pension, she will be working and continue to pay bills for you. And then you come back down to Nigeria, give them the impression that you're doing them a favor. You're a big man, because if you send 200 pounds, 200 euro, dollars to Nigeria, it turns to 300,000 naira. Oh, they see you as a rich man. They don't know that you're a very hungry man that lives abroad, that the system is only protecting, who cannot survive in Nigeria. You go marry her. Of course, you won't just look at age. Your own age, your mileage don't wash. Because at 47, 50, you don't get child, you don't get future, you're desperate. You desperately need to marry and start raising your family. You need children. And your mileage has gone down, because for men, from the age of 35, 40, your mileage starts going down. Your reproductive system starts being affected. The quality of your sperm starts reducing. Your mileage is going down. You need a younger person. Mileage yakabagotorofuma. Apart from mileage and age, you are looking for somebody in the medical line, like nursing, because you already know that in the medical sector, in the health sector, their salary bagote. Then you now go to Nigeria and pick up the girl, 28, 30, 25, 26, a nurse. She will come, write 1 or 2 exams, bam, pass the exam, qualify to practice in your country. Her salary every home, your own is 1,800 or 2,000. Automatically, boom, she starts earning from 4,000. I brought you abroad and now everywhere. I brought you abroad, and when you brought her, she doesn't know anything. She's still young. She's a novice. You now cajoled her into, I love you. Let us open a joint account because we are married. Let's have a family account. She won't be suspecting anything. No. She will follow you to the bank and open a joint account. Boom, 4,000 entered into that joint account. You withdraw the whole money, start squandering it anyhow. You start sending it to girls. That's when you remember that there are other girls. You start cheating. You start sending money to people anyhow. 1 year into her working 12 hours, 10 hours on a stretch, standing 12 hours, walking, jumping up and down as a nurse. There is nothing to show in the family account that she has worked. You've virtually squandered 4,000 times 14, because they pay double salary in June or July and December. Calculate 4,000 by 14. You've squandered the whole money. Nothing to show that she's working. When after 1 year she asks you, how come? Where is the money going to? What are you using it for? I am the man of this house. I brought you abroad. Why are you questioning my authority? Don't I have right again to use the money? Am I not the head of this home? And then what she will do, she will quietly go to the bank, open her own account in her name. Next month's salary, after that confrontation, you won't see the 4,000 again in the family account. Then you'll come and ask her, what happened? She will tell you that I have my own account now where my salary goes to. I want to have access and control over the stress and the work I'm doing. That's where problem starts. You married at old age, 47 to 50. You did not marry in your location. The girls that know what you know. You went to Nigeria to go and bring somebody. You think she's going to remain a novice forever. You actually imported bank ATM card from Nigeria in the name of wife to come and help you pay your bills. Carry your responsibilities because you know you are already old. You are no longer physically strong. You are no longer all around mentally strong. You're thinking retirement. The girl you went to marry is thinking investment. How do you think it's going to work? She's thinking about, let me hustle back to back, night duty, everything now that I'm young, and see how I'm going to invest and buy a house, family house for me and my husband. You as the old man is thinking about retirement, how to go back to Nigeria, to go and build a mansion where you will stay. She's thinking about investing in the country where she lives, and also building maybe a retirement house, simple house in the village or in Nigeria. Your own is everything has to go back home, back home, back home. How do you think it's going to work? Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Igbo men, once you've struggled, you travel abroad when you are 35, almost 40. You chop Adro asylum. It took you more than 10 years to get that. You're almost clocking 50. You've gotten your paper now. You've worked for like 1 year or 2 years. Yes, you're qualified to marry and bring your wife. Oh boy, look around you in that country where you are. Marry another Akatakpo where they like you there. Because if you go to Nigeria and bring her, when she comes, she's still young, vibrant. Don't be say you even sabi do for bed because you're already old physically. You can't even knock well. Character you don't have. Age is no longer on your side. You are not educated. You cannot reason. Your mental capacity is not running at the same level with that young girl you brought that went to school. Remember, you are an illiterate and she's a graduate. So a lot of differences. You think your marriage will work. Go for your type. The poor girls from poor background are not begging you for marriage. Look for fellow rich abroad-based women like you. Marry them and have peace and stop disturbing us. Because if you marry those young ones, deceive them with marriage, when you know that you're bringing them abroad for them to come and feed you, by the time they come across somebody like me, I'm going to teach them the right things to do and you will suffer for deceiving them. You can't continue using marriage and love. You know you're lying. You will come and present marriage and love to go and import somebody you want to use as a slave to serve you. Enough is enough. Marry your types. And if you're a young lady, a man that lives abroad wants to marry you, have this at the back of your mind. There is no enjoyment abroad. You're coming abroad to suffer and you are coming to help him become better, to help him build a home. So as you are in Nigeria, abroad is good, but we struggle here, we suffer here. So if a man is coming to marry you from Nigeria, he's not doing you a favor. You are coming here to suffer. You're coming to help him build a life and become better. Most of our brothers who live in Europe, especially because they didn't go to school, majority of them, they are earning the basic income. 1,800, 2,000, 2,500 maximum. 2,500 maximum. And when you come over as a graduate, boom, you can easily venture into studying. You can easily do nursing or nursing assistant and backup. Your salary will be higher than his own. All his eyes will be on your income. So as you're coming, have it at the back of your mind that you're coming to struggle. And never you open a joint account with your husband immediately after relocation. Have your own separate accounts. Let him have his own separate account. Then you guys can sit down and plan on the joint account. Let the joint account be where both of you will be putting money. Plan your finances, how it's going to favor both of you. Not just, I love you, let's have a joint account, then they will open that joint account. The so-called joint account, now your husband now hold the ATM, you don't have access to it. You go to work, you go to withdraw the money. When you now talk, you gonna accuse everywhere is, I brought her abroad. Then if the talking is not working again and it's getting to abuse, it starts hitting you or insulting you verbally. When you call police, I brought her abroad and she called police for me. She sent me out of my house. The house I was paying rent and brought her into. She sent me out of it. She no go tell the world waiting in do before you called police on him. So have it at the back of your mind, say they come suffer. And as you're coming to suffer, that you're suffering, you don't ever make the mistake of saying, he's my husband. Let him carry the whole money. Once you start that mistake, you can't correct it. A lot of women that came abroad started it. They are working and they are giving the money, the whole salary to their husbands. Even those that don't have joint accounts, they are giving the whole money to their husbands. Today, they're having serious problem. Any day you stop giving the money, that's where the problem starts. So from day one, it's better. Have your own account. Let him have his own account. Both of you will sit down and plan how to spend your finances as a family. Is very important. If you must have joint account, there should be a stringent conditions on how the joint account must be run so that your family will move forward. Most of our brothers no get sense. They didn't have proper parental upbringing. They feel what it takes to be a man or a husband is just to do, I'm the man of the house. I'm the man I brought you abroad. Once they touch in between their two legs, patter something, I'm the man here. Most of them no get sense. They don't understand what it means to marry. They don't know what it takes to run a home. And all of them are married and all of them will be married. So you as a woman, think about yourself first because that your husband is thinking about himself, not about you and him. Most Igbo guys don't think about you. They're only interested in the children you're giving them and themselves. It's only you women that carry marriage on your head. Think about yourself. Be selfish about it. Pursue money this year. Make sure you leave Nigeria and come abroad, whether through marriage or on your own. I'm Daisy's Empire. But understand this. I've been saying this since last year that marriage is not achievement. Marriage is important, but it's not achievement. And you must not be married. If you must marry, shine your eyes well. Okay? Open your eyes well and marry right. I'm Daisy's Empire. Share this video, guys.